He disappears into the trees. I thought he was cheating. But the night I followed him, I saw something I was never meant to see, and now she knows I'm watching. I always knew something was off about my husband, Desmond. He was kind, gentle, devoted even. But every night, once the clock struck 1:13 a.m., he would quietly rise from the bed, slick out sandals, and step out into the cool darkness. At first, I thought it was just insomnia, or maybe he was checking the goats. But one night, curiosity got the better of me. I crept to the window, and what I saw chilled me. He didn't go toward the pen. He walked straight toward the edge of the forest behind our house. No flashlight, no machete. Just a candle in his hand and a strange red cloth wrapped around his waist. I waited 2 more nights. Watched again. Same time. Same ritual. On the 3rd night, I wore black, slipped on my scarf, and followed him. The trees were thicker than I remembered, almost too thick. It was like the forest had changed, grown deeper, older, even though we had lived here for years. I walked carefully, hiding behind tree trunks and ducking low. The candlelight ahead of me flickered in rhythmic pulses, like the forest was breathing with him. Then I saw it. He reached a small open clearing. In the center was a shrine made of bones, feathers, and clay, and she was waiting. She wasn't human. She had no face, just smooth, pale skin stretched where eyes, nose, and lips should be. She stood completely still, wrapped in a long white cloth stained with something dark. But what made my breath catch in my throat was that she was wearing my wedding dress. The same one I wore 2 years ago. The exact same style. The same lace at the hem. Desmond knelt before her. "My light, my forest bride," he whispered. Then he cut his palm with a small blade and let the blood drip into her open hands. She didn't move, but the forest shivered. A twig snapped under my foot. It was barely a sound, but it was enough. She turned. Even without a face, she saw me. I don't know how, I just knew. My heart dropped into my stomach. She pointed one long, thin finger at the trees toward me. Then she whispered in a voice that didn't belong to this world she watches. Desmond stood, slowly turning his head, and his eyes